So the video I'm going to do is taking this apart, because one of the other people that said that the clutch went to the ground. There's a keyway on this shaft, goes through and holds the fork on. There's a keyway on this shaft and on the fork to make it move. It's not splined. And they said that broke or came loose. So I'll show you that in case that's your problem, and that can be fixed from here. It's just you do not want to drop the key down into the gearbox, because then, well, the magnet will get it out anyway. But there is a pin there to tie it and lock it in, which I found out when I took it all out. And I'm just using this to lock it in place. This battery is going to go dead here soon, I think. So what I'm going to do is start working on it. I'll show you what I'm doing as I'm doing it. So the first thing to take off, even if it's in the truck, there's a pin here. Pull it out with a spring and a washer on it. Pull it out. This is the clutch adjustment for the pedal. That all just comes off easy enough. So the next thing I want to do is get this out. And the way these are tied in, they're tied in through 2 bolts, go into a slot in the shaft. I'll show you when I take it out. And they're usually wired in so they don't pop out. They're here. That's them there. There's usually a wire that goes through there. Goes around the shaft, but there's a hole in here to hold the keyway. I'm guessing the 2 of them are locked together. So what I'll do is I'll pull that out now. And I'll show you if I can. There is a small hole in here. Here's it. I can't hold the 2 of them. There's a small hole in the keyway there. That's got into it there now. So what will happen is now, actually this shaft won't come out because this is catching, it catches them all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide this out a bit. Right, I'm going to turn that off. I'm going to get this camera set up a bit better. I hope that shows a bit better. So this shaft here is locked into that and the keyway with this. And when I put the wire in, the same thing will happen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide this back out till this shaft slides a small bit. I'll probably show you what I'm doing once I get it out again anyway. That shaft is sliding now. So it's slid a bit. So I'm going to shove this back in. It won't go in all the way because it's going to hit the rest of that shaft. But what will happen is when it gets past where it's meant to be, now the pin has gone back in again and it's locking the keyway in. So I can pull the shaft out. That's where it gets locked in. That's the keyway there. And that's where that the metal goes through the keyway, the shaft, and the shaft on that. So next thing to do, there's another pin this side. There's nothing holding, there was a bolt at the top holding it in, but there's nothing else holding it in. I can just slide it out now. I'm just using a bit of copper that I've bent to get around the bearing. There, that's it. That's the keyway there, and it's been held in place with the wire. So what I'll do is I'll hold that in place. Hold everything in place so you get it going. Then I'll do is slide it back out. Slide it in the rest of the way. Put this back in again. Hopefully it'll find its spot somewhere. There. So what I was doing when I was taking it apart, I put that in there where everything is locked in place. So it goes through there, through the shaft, through the keyway, to the shaft, and to the fork again and out. Alright, so the next thing is these springs are in the right position now again. So it's just a matter of popping them out. And well, you don't really want to drop them down in the clutch in the bell housing, but I'm pulling the gearbox off, so I'll be able to get them all anyway. But I'm going to try not to. Putting them back, you don't want to drop one down because then you have to take the gearbox off again. I'll show me do one. I have this magnet here that was in the truck that my old fella was using for the magnet, but it's way too strong. It's fucking sticking to everything and I can't move it. So I'm going to go with a weaker magnet. It's just one on a telescope, a scope. Two people probably behind you doing this. I'm sure there's a tool for this. Anyone watching this, if there is a tool for this, will you let me know? Even if I can't buy it, just see what it looks like. So I could maybe make something up. Because if there's a tool for this, it'd be really handy to put together when it's in the engine bay. So there's 6 of these. Having someone there to turn the engine would be handy. This is for the starter and the alternator. There's a nick on that one. Go the other way. These look bent. That pin looked bent. Right. So I should be able to just undo these and that gearbox fall out. What I'm going to do is pause that there while I get that done so this battery doesn't go out. Alright, 5% left in that camera. I have a block of wood under here to stop it falling. Probably will spin but still going on now. Hope the fuck this comes back. I remember as a kid this put my back out. So this is going to be heavy, I'm guessing. Yeah, it is. Fuck. A lot of mashing done there. I know what happened to that washer. A lot of wear in there. I wonder if that where it got caught. When I press this, it all comes down. Bet you got caught in them. Wonder the way of changing that. Anyone watching this that recognises this? There's wear right down here at the end. A bad wear actually. Is there a way to smoothen them off with the file just to make this last longer, or is there a replacement for this? Or anyone watching this, there's a gearbox for sale, let me know. Them corks are all okay because they were done, well, they were done 15 years ago, as I remember, I think. But it never drove really after that. Right, so I'll get on to this, see what I'm going to do here.